Have you ever noticed how a simple video task turns into a complicated, never-ending relay race? Once that long recording is done, 3, 4, or even 8 people start poking, prodding, and passing the file back and forth. Feedback threads multiply into dozens of confusing chains, while new versions pile up on your hard drive. What should have been a single day of work stretches out into a full week of chaotic, frustrating ping-pong communication. Beyond just being annoying, this entire process creates a massive, silent leak in your team's overall productivity. And if your goal is to repurpose that long content into snackable social media clips, that headache unfortunately multiplies even further. Sifting through footage to find the moments that truly land, then writing fresh captions, cropping for every platform, and scheduling takes an enormous amount of effort. Somewhere between the editor's timeline and the social marketer's calendar, genuinely great ideas sadly end up dying completely. That exact struggle is the problem Vizard was specifically built from the ground up to completely stop. Imagine a tool that doesn't just hand you a timeline and leave you guessing which 5 seconds will actually go viral. Instead, it actually analyzes your long video, surfaces the absolute best performing parts, and turns them into ready-to-post clips automatically. This means no more guessing, no more endless back and forth, and zero time wasted asking, which minute was that again? Vizard intelligently picks the key moments, the mic drop takes, the genuine laughs, and the deepest insights, and crafts short clips around them. It's not magic, it's just smart machine learning, doing exactly what it's supposed to do, saving you precious time and making your content work much smarter. Let's walk through how this typically plays out without Vizard, starting with that hour-long recording. You or your editor then have to watch the entire 60 to 90-minute session, meticulously marking every timestamp by hand. Next, you export those dozen clips, reformat them specifically for TikTok and Instagram, and write unique captions for each one. Then someone on the marketing team pipes up saying, "Wait, can we please change the caption on that third clip we just sent?" The editor then has to re-export the file, the social manager has to reschedule the post, and suddenly, your well-timed drop slides back a whole week. That's weeks spent in pure calendar negotiation and creative ping-pong, which honestly just kills all of your forward momentum. Vizard completely flips that cumbersome script with a modern, automated workflow. Step 1 is its auto-editing for viral clips, where the platform does the heavy lifting for you. You simply drop your long video file in, and Vizard analyzes the audio, visual cues, engagement predictors, and narrative beats to find clips with high viral potential. It is not just chopping the video at random, regular intervals, it's actively looking for peaks in energy and conversation. The system targets those big audience reactions, the surprising lines, the clear calls to action, and the useful tips people actually stop to watch and share. It then produces multiple short-form variants, perfectly optimized for every single platform right out of the box. This includes a 15 to 60-second TikTok cut, a 30 to 60-second Instagram reel, and a trimmed-down YouTube short, each with suggested hooks. Step 2 is the auto-schedule feature, designed to take the publishing guesswork completely out of your hands. You simply set your desired posting frequency, say 3 great clips every week, and Vizard cues the best content at the mathematically best times. The system understands that content timing matters, ensuring you stay visible without ever burning out your loyal audience base. You no longer need to babysit specific posting windows or juggle a dozen different platform dashboards. Vizard handles the heavy lifting for publication. If you need to quickly push one specific clip forward because it suddenly became timely, drag and drop rescheduling is immediate and collaborative. Step 3 brings us to the content calendar, which is specifically where team arguments and confusion finally stop. Vizard provides one single unified calendar where creators, editors, and marketers can all see what is scheduled. Within this transparent workspace, everyone knows exactly what is going live and precisely when it will happen, eliminating those endless status check messages. You can easily drag clips to new days, batch edit captions and hashtags across posts, and preview formatting before anything ever goes live to the public. Now you might be thinking, I already use Descript, CapCut, or Synthesia. Do I really need another piece of software? That is a very fair question, because those tools are genuinely excellent at what they are specifically designed to do. Descript's transcription and audio editing are certainly slick. CapCut offers fun visual effects, and Synthesia nails AI avatars and voiceovers perfectly. But here's the crucial differentiator. Most of those tools leave a massive gap when you try to scale short-form content from long-form sources. They will help you edit a single clip or create a new piece of content, but they cannot reliably find the viral moments for you automatically. Crucially, they don't auto-schedule a full content cadence across platforms, nor do they provide a unified content calendar for your entire team to collaborate in. For instance, Synthesia is fantastic if you are building AI explainer videos or need digital presenters for your training materials. However, it is simply not built to parse an hour-long podcast, and accurately pull out the segments most likely to trend with an audience. Descript is unparalleled for hands-on creators who demand granular control and absolute precision over every edit. But that very precision often forces you into manual labor. You still have to identify the best clips and figure out the entire posting strategy yourself. CapCut gives you excellent short-form editing tools, but at the end of the day, it functions as a powerful editor, not a strategic publishing platform. Vizard steps in right there to completely close that operational gap between creation and consistent distribution. It is not trying to replace those existing tools. Instead, view it as the essential bridge that hands your social team ready-to-go posts, complete with optimized captions and timing. If you are a creator tired of being the main bottleneck, or a small team aiming to have the impact of a much larger organization, Vizard handles the heavy lifting. Best of all, it does this without ever sucking away the creative control that is essential to your unique voice. Let's make this concept real by examining a couple of practical usage scenarios right now. Consider scenario A. You are a dedicated podcaster who releases 2 long episodes every single week without fail. Before Vizard, you would manually pick a few clips here and there, spend half a day editing them, and frequently forget to post consistently across platforms. With Vizard, every single episode now generates a powerful pipeline of 8 to 12 potential viral clips automatically. The platform intelligently spots those critical teachable moments and the most fiery hot takes, generating multiple edit variations for you. These clips are then scheduled across all your accounts, ensuring your channel stays active without you having to grind hard every single day. Engagement naturally goes up because you are consistently present, and you instantly regain valuable hours back into your own schedule. Now look at scenario B. You are the busy marketing lead for a fast-growing SaaS company with endless recorded materials. You constantly have webinars, detailed product demos, and valuable customer interviews being recorded all the time. Traditionally, your team would have to triage all that content manually to see what was actually worth promoting to the public. Vizard transforms that entire backlog into an efficient, self-feeding content machine that works for you 24/7. It automatically identifies powerful testimonial moments, critical demo highlights, and any headline-grabbing quote instantly. These clips are then immediately lined up in your unified content calendar, fueling your paid campaigns and organic channels perfectly. This means no more stressful manual sprints right before a major product launch, keeping all your marketing efforts consistently fueled. And yes, the final output remains fully customizable by you and your creative team. If you happen to love a specific clip but want a slightly different opening hook or a punchier final caption, you can edit it easily in-platform. You can leave specific comments for your teammates right there and approve the final versions before they ever get published. True collaboration is genuinely built into the workflow from the ground up, not just bolted on as an awkward afterthought later in the process. Say goodbye forever to those ridiculous file names like version final, news to final, really final dot, and MP4. Pricing and the ability to truly scale also matter significantly when you are choosing a long-term solution. Some competitor tools hide their best functionality behind prohibitively expensive enterprise tiers or charge you heavily per single user. That model can make scaling your creative efforts feel incredibly punishing, especially for lean creator teams or growing agencies. Vizard is designed specifically to scale right alongside you, offering priority features in plans that make financial sense for everyone. This includes features like batch exports, multi-platform publishing, and full calendar access in plans for solopreneurs and agencies alike. We won't pretend that this amazing technology is free, but it is priced to make scaling your content faster and much cheaper than hiring another full-time editor. At the absolute end of the day, our goal is not to replace your genuine creativity with cold automation. The mission is to simply remove the most tedious, repetitive parts of the pipeline so you can focus on making the truly meaningful stuff. Vizard finds the needle in the haystack, formats it smartly for every platform, schedules it reliably, and gives your team a shared space to perfect it. Moving from hours of raw footage to an entire month of perfectly cued content can now happen in just a few minutes, and that difference is substantial. Your social feed stays consistently active, your best content doesn't get perpetually buried, and your entire team can finally get some decent sleep. So if your current process looks like a group chat exploding with demands for minor changes and multiple editors opening the exact same file, it is time for a better system. Just upload that one long video, let Vizard pull out all the absolute gems, tweak anything you need to, and set your desired posting cadence. We transform weeks of tedious back and forth communication into just minutes of polished, ready-to-publish posts. That is the core promise. Try Vizard today and truly witness how your entire content production machine fundamentally changes for the better. You will always remain the creative source making the great content, but now everyone else on your team can finally keep up with your vision.